Hi everyone, I'm Sandy.
And I'm Debbie.
We're from the Normal Paranormal Group.
And today our story is going to be about the Shadow Man, the Hat Man, and the Black Mass. So I will bring you to the time when I was 10 years old. This is the time when I first encountered the Hat Man. Unfortunately, it was told it was my imagination.
Hi Rose.
So anyways, I got up early. I don't know what woke me up. And there's this man, no face, nothing. I mean, just like a dark, dark shadow with a hat. And I could feel him staring at me. And being 10 years old, I was scared senseless to move. And I thought, I'm dreaming. It's my imagination. I closed my eyes real tight. And I'm praying, please let him go away. And I opened my eyes, and there he still was standing. I said, no, no, no. And then I closed my eyes again, and I started praying, please God, let him go away, let him go away. And I opened my eyes, and he's still there. And he didn't disappear. So right there and then, you know he was not my imagination. Why he came to us, I have no idea why he came to us. So anyways, again, I closed my eyes, and he was still there, and I turned around, and I seen a handprint. Like, it looked like an ink print on Sandy's right shoulder. And so I started praying again, and then I turned around, and he was gone. I got up, and I ran straight to my mom's room, and I was frantic. Mom, there's a shadow man. There's a shadow man in the bedroom. Mom, and she goes, go back to sleep, Debbie, you're dreaming. I said, no, he's there. No, it was your grandfather's shadow you seen when he was going to work. No. She goes, Debbie, just go back to bed. And so I went there, and I snuggled next to my twin, who was oblivious to this. And then later on, I wish my mom didn't say it was my imagination all the time, but the reason she did that, she said she didn't know how to talk to us about this. She didn't want to scare us more than we were. And so to find out a decade later, that she and her family also experienced the Shadow Man with the Hat Man.
Not where we live now at the time, but when she was younger at another place where they lived.
Yes, that place was extremely haunted. So she seen it, her mother seen it, her grandmother, her aunts, her great aunts. So there was a multitude of people in her family that encountered this Hat Man. So I started thinking later on, is he connected to our family or whatever? But then when I started this group, I noticed you out there. Yes, you have seen the Hat Man too. So it was not exclusively to our genetic bloodline,
Our family,
you know, it's crazy but true. And I know a lot of you were told the same thing. It's your imagination, you're going crazy, you're daydreaming, you're whatever, sleep deprived, whatever. So anyways, I could honestly relate to you out there who has experienced this Hat Man, and he doesn't go away. He just stays and stares. Even though you can't see his face, you know he is watching. So, anyways, share your stories about this. You know, because...
Hi, Tracy.
A lot of people don't believe in it, and a lot of people experience this. So the people who experience this knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, just remember one thing. Because you haven't experienced it once again, doesn't mean that it isn't real. It is real to many people who have shared their stories. And if you read some of the stories people have shared, it's amazing.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Randy Lawson.
Hi, Bella. Hi, Diane. Hi, Shell. Hi, Carmen.
And Rose, you got to get on there and tell your story about
Rose, you have some great stories.
About that man in the basement.
Hi, Melissa Starr. Hi... Is it Rush? Deborah Harris, Deborah Soul, Smith, Lindsay Wood. Hello out there. We just wanted to say thank you for being on our page and listening to our stories. We appreciate it. Hi, Lindsay Wood. We just appreciate it. Hi, Sandy Bowen.
Yes, so anyways, let me go to the next adventure dealing with the shadow people. But this one was my scariest yet. I was a teenager, and my sister had a friend in high school who's having a dream. So I told her, okay, I'll dissect the dream. I will let you know what your dream means. And she had...
Hey, Shell Ward.
Yes, hi, Shell.
Hi, Jennifer.
So anyways, her dream consisted of running through a field of big yellow mums and being chased by the devil. And so I started dissecting her dreams, and that night I was sleeping on the couch in the front room. It must have been one of those times where Sandy and I could not sleep upstairs. She was on the floor next to me. I was on the couch. And so...
Hi, Carmen.
All of a sudden, I hear my name being called. And it's the ghost girls, the two little ghost girls. You know, I could see them out of the corner of my eye, but I couldn't turn my head. And they're saying, Debbie, get up, Debbie. You know, they're calling me. And I could see a blonde girl and a little brunette girl. And so then anyways, I couldn't move. It was like sleep paralysis. And the only thing was I was awake. I could just barely turn my eyes to look. And I heard this heavy, heavy breathing over me. And I was scared because I couldn't move my body. And so with all my energy and all my strength, I could just barely move my foot to touch my twin sister who was on the floor. And the moment I made contact with my twin, this released that black energy, this black mass off of me. And this black mass, I could see it go across the front room curtains into the front hallway, and I know it went upstairs to that attic. And after that, I told Sandy's friend, no, I can't do your dream no more, no. And that chased me away from the paranormal of trying to dissect dreams at a young age. So I avoided the dream thing for a while, for a long while. And I think I started more or less shortly before we started this group that I started doing the dreams again. I think I'm more mature now to handle things. More braver to handle things and more understanding what's going on out there. So then...
all we're going to say is, if your kids or someone in your family is experienced, listen, because they need someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Either like a group like us or someone in the family. They have to at least share and say, yeah, we understand. Things are real out there to a lot of people.
They are. And we've experienced this. And the one time I was a young adult when I had children in the house. Again, I was faced with a different type of shadow man. And there's more than one shadow person out there, I'm telling you. They're their own species, their own entities. I kid you not. They are their own species because there's different types of shadow people out there. Don't group them all in one. Don't say they're all demons because they're not.
They're not.
So anyways, I lived in another building when I was married, and I went to go up the side hall, and something made me stop. But on top of the stairs was a grayish type looking shadow person. It was like a mass, and it started coming down the stairs at me. And I froze and I said, okay, Debbie, don't be afraid. They feed off of fear. And they do. They feed off your fear because this one makes them stronger. So I'm trying to suck it up. I'm trying to breathe, and I start walking down the stairs backwards. I'm not even turning my back on this one. No way am I turning my back on this. So every step I took down, it took a step down. So I finally got in my house and locked the door. And you know when to walk away. Don't run. Don't scream. Don't curse. Don't do anything to threaten it because you make it stronger. Because everything I talked about is emotions and energy. We do give off a lot of energy being humans, and our aura that is to protect us, and they like to feed off our aura or attach to our aura. So this is why I say do not scream, do not run, do not curse, do not threaten to kick its butt, whatever. Back off slowly. You know when to back away from a human that's bad? You know when to walk away from an entity that's bad. So in saying this, talk to your children. If they come to you and say they see a shadow person, don't tell them it's an imagination. Don't tell your kids this ain't real, you're daydreaming. A lot of you grew up being told this, and back then we couldn't talk to nobody about this. Nobody. So anyways, I want you to tell us your stories and your experiences, because you are not alone. You are not alone out there. This is a true entity, a true spirit. And no, not all shadow people are demons. Remember that. We see the ones out of the corner of our eyes because it's like an apparition. It takes a lot of energy to form. Okay, we're back. Sorry for the interruption.
Right, we got stopped for a second.
Yes, interference. So,
But again, thank you very much for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with another story. And
well, not really tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh, that's right. It's not Saturday.
So we want
Monday.
you to have a really nice weekend here, a safe weekend. Don't forget, we're under the remnants of this new moon, which means paranormal activity does pick up and our dreams pick up. So take care, be safe, don't be afraid. Just say your prayers or whatever faith system you have to hold you strong. So in the meantime, we want to say bye to everyone. See you on Monday.
Bye.